season, entertaining season. People are coming over. Are you that person that has to stop and get up from the party and go get a bag of ice? Or you're calling somebody to do it? Or does the ice in your fridge just taste funky? We've got the solution for you. Never again have a lukewarm drink or a smoothie that's you're gonna have the best ice, and in fact, in as little as 7 minutes. No more waiting, praying that your ice machine will churn it out faster. In as little as 7 minutes, you're gonna get a tray of ice. In fact, this powerful machine from Improvements is gonna churn out 26 pounds of ice in a 24-hour span. It just keeps going, and here's the best part. You don't need a water line. You don't need any fancy, plumbing. All you need is a standard outlet. If you have electricity, you can take this baby to every party, to every boat trip, to every RV or every campsite. As long as you have power, you've got cold, frothy drinks. We have it at a special price today, so you get a temporary price of $129 because we're down to final quantities. And then we also have the FlexPay, which means anybody, cash, anybody on a credit card, a debit card, you can go ahead and bring this home for $25, and then you get to pay over time. Final quantities right now, Rob. In fact, you said 500? So 551 is all we have. You can choose from the red. We also have it available for you in
stainless steel.
In the stainless. Is this the pewter?
That's the black.
Oh, that's the black.
Yeah, isn't it? It's like a gunmetal though.
So we have 3 of the most important colors in our
Yes.
kitchens. Everybody picks up the red all the time, the stainless to match your appliances, because it's such a great size too.
It's perfect.
You can keep it on your countertop. To tell us all about it is Rebecca Wood.
Hi,
darling.
I love it though.
This
it really
thing is
is.
amazing.
It's amazing.
Especially this time of year. We sell thousands of these every
Everybody
year.
thinks of ice as kind of a summer thing. No, this is when you're really gonna use it. All of the get-togethers, all of the parties. Never again are you gonna have to call somebody and say, hey, would you grab that extra bag of ice on your way? Never again are you gonna have to send your honey out to go get that ice. You're gonna have ice on demand, because this baby churns out ice every 7 minutes. It's absolutely amazing. And not only does it churn out the best tasting ice you will ever have, you're gonna get you can decide the size that you want. You can have, as you can see here, the small and the large. Why is that important? That large is gonna be great for your mixed drinks come this holiday season, but say you want some of those smoothies or protein shakes, anything like that, the small grinds to this creamy consistency.
I know, every time Rebecca says creamy ice, we're like, what in God's name is she talking about? But we're gonna demonstrate, and because this is ice technology.
Yes.
And if you're like me,
Yes.
you laughed the first time you heard that and you were like, what are you talking about? I mean, there is a lot of thought that goes in, and this is why we like to say it's the best ice you'll ever have.
It is absolutely the best tasting ice. Why? Because it's flash frozen, so it freezes in a lot less impurities, if any, because it's made in this one self-contained unit. You can see this is the piston that flash freezes it. Why is it important that we freeze it like this instead of a regular cube? That's gonna give you more surface of the ice. That little indentation means your drink's gonna cool down faster, but because it's one big still cube, or I should say ice cube, it's not really in the cube shape,
right?
It's going to melt slower. Also, we wanted to make it this shape because guess what you're gonna love this for? Hey, you're on the go, you're gonna go work out. Finally, an ice cube that fits in those water bottles.
You're not cracking it, and jamming it in there. That's amazing.
It fits perfectly in there. So you can see it's really the last ice that you'll ever need. You'll never again have to buy those big, huge bags of ice.
Yeah, and a lot of people just don't like the way their ice tastes. If you've got the fancy fridges, they just don't produce it fast enough. So I have a really nice fridge. I'm proud of my fridge, but it's just not making it fast enough. And if inevitably, every single party I've had to buy extra bags of ice, or I've had to bother somebody to bring a bag of ice. I know my producer, Jared, I'm always like, hey, Jared, can you bring a bag of ice on your way to my house?
He's your ice guy.
He's the ice guy. At the end of the day, as long as you have electricity, you pour in the water you want, and this is churning out ice in as little as 7 minutes. It's one of our most popular items every holiday season, but today's the day to get it, because Rebecca, normally this is $159.95.
Yes.
We've got it at a temporary price because we're down to the final 500.
Look at what all you have to do is you just pour that water right in there. It holds about a gallon of water, so it's gonna make a lot of ice. You don't have to babysit it. You turn it on, you choose the size of ice, large or small, and then it's gonna continue making ice every 7 minutes. All you have to do is, once that tray is full, it holds about 2.5 pounds, you're gonna put that into your ice chest, you're gonna put that into even the freezer if you want, and it's gonna continue making a tray and tray and tray of ice up to 26 pounds in 24 hours.
When you buy those bags of ice, does anybody know, Rob, do you know how many pounds of ice you get in those bags?
I have no idea.
Usually like right? 8, right? Or 15 pounds of ice, and who's carrying that? And who's taking it to the car, and it's a drippy mess in your car. You know, this is churning out 26 pounds of ice in every 24-hour span. So it's just going for you. It's almost whisper quiet.
It is, so you can hear it. Yeah. The only thing you're ever gonna hear is when it drops the ice, which is kind of fun. Feels like when you're maybe at Las Vegas and you hit the 777s. It's really fun to know you keep churning out that ice. But if you're still using these, especially if maybe you have the boat, the RV, maybe your condo, these make 14 cubes of ice every 6 hours.
I know,
your refrigerator, your fancy refrigerator ice maker you're just talking about, 3.5 hours.
Yeah, it's forever.
7 minutes. So what are you gonna do? Every morning, you're gonna wake up. This is not just for the parties. This is not just for the trips. This is going to be a day-to-day utility that you are going to love.
We are under 500 now. The stainless, final 100 left, Rob, you said? 150 left in the stainless. Here's your black. We also have the red. I just wanted to give everybody measurements too, Rebecca, because a lot of people will keep this on their counter.
It's perfect for
9.5 inches in length, 14 1/8 wide, 12 3/4 high. It's literally like just a foot high. So a lot of people choose to keep it out. And so when you need that ice, you just plug it in 7 minutes, you have a tray.
And what you're gonna love, it will be the best tasting ice you've ever had because it's all made in that one self-contained unit. So you're not tasting what you made for dinner last night. You're not tasting the peas that you're freezing right by your ice maker. You're just tasting the best tasting ice. So
you don't like your ice to taste like chicken?
Not like chicken or peas. And I always onion. That's what I always
chicken ice, yeah.
Chicken ice, it's delicious. You see what I have here. All I have is some ice, my favorite frozen fruit, and juice. That's all I'm gonna put in there. Now, in the morning, maybe you're gonna wanna put your favorite protein shake in there, powder, whatever you wanna do. Maybe, if it's a Friday or a Sunday night, you wanna put your favorite coconut rum in there.
Oh, so yummy. And so while Rebecca is going ahead, yeah, Rob's like, why wait for Friday?
Wait? Let's do it tonight.
Remember, you are getting your ice maker from Improvements. You're getting the ice scoop. You'll get your user manual. This does come with a 1-year warranty. Final 3 colors. We have red, stainless, and then the black. Your item number here is 606780. Final 130, by the way, in the stainless. If you wanted to match your appliances, you got to be quick on that.
Remember we were talking about creamy ice?
Yeah.
That is creamy ice. It is going to taste just like you put some kind of dairy, cream, or yogurt, and you don't get any of those calories. All you're gonna taste is the wonderful fruit that you put in there in the juice. It tastes delicious. You're gonna love it. My favorite way, look at this too, I wanna point out.
It's so good.
See how easy it is for this tray to come right out? I can take out, I can serve right from here if I want to, because you also get this great little scoop. I'm gonna take this out, so I hit on, 7 minutes later, I'm gonna get a full tray of ice. Here's what I love. I am a coffee snob. All I want to taste is the coffee that I make. Now I'm gonna put some ice in there and some cream because I'm from Minnesota and I like my cream every day. Think of how much money you're saving right there. You're not tasting what you made for dinner. You're not tasting any of the transference from what you're freezing around it. It's all made in this one self-contained unit. You've got the scoop, put it out at a party, everybody can serve themselves.
And tell them why, because every time you say it, I'm like, that's so cool. They're little cylinders, and if you notice, they're like little donuts, right? They're hollow in the center.
So I don't know if you can actually see that. Yes, we've got these stainless steel, right back here, there's this stainless steel pistons that flash freeze them very, very quickly in 7 minutes. This is how they're gonna come out, whether they're large or small. So you can see the difference here, large and small. They're both going to have that little indentation from from the piston. Not only because it flash freezes it, it's gonna give you more surface of the ice so it cools down your drink faster. We have thought of the coolest ice technology.
Ice technology.
It really is, it
The
matters.
first time you said that, I rolled my eyes. I'm like, oh, come on, Rebecca. Here's the thing, we are very busy. Fewer than 400 now remaining. Thank you for your calls. You know it's happening, right? It's holiday season. It's all the entertaining. It's Thanksgiving. It's right around the corner. Christmas is, I think, 11 weeks away. 11 weeks away. I know that sounds like a lot, but it goes in a flash. You're gonna need to make beverages and refreshments and be that perfect host. Imagine never needing to buy an extra bag of ice again, never having funky tasting ice. Look at how much ice your machine is gonna make in a 24-hour period. That's a cooler full of ice.
Halloween get-togethers, this is Thanksgiving, this is going to be all of your parties that you're going to have. This is gonna be all of the, even your cookie exchanges. Anytime you need ice, you're gonna have it in 7 minutes. 26 pounds in 24 hours. If you have the hunter, the fisherman, they can take this on their trips with them because all you need is that standard outlet. I wanna walk you through how really simple it is. This is what I love about it. Some people go and they spend so much money on those really expensive ice makers. Then you have to hire somebody to come out and wire it all in, get the water line. You don't need a water line. You don't need any kind of a drain. You're just gonna plug it in anywhere. You plug it in, even camping, and you're gonna open it up and you're gonna put that water right here in the reservoir. Holds about a gallon of water. I love that because that means less time of you babysitting. All you're gonna do is pour it, fill it in, and then turn it on.
And walk away.
That's all you have to do.
So we've got updates already. And by the way, I hope all those drinks were drinkable. They are. Otherwise I'm gonna keel over in about a second.
They're all drinkable.
I'm like, ooh, coffee, ooh, tea. I'm like tasting everything. We're down to 350 remaining. Thank you for your calls. If you want the stainless, how many did you say? 80. 80 left in the stainless steel. In the black, Rob, 120. So your best bet will be the red, but the red is almost always the most popular because people like to match their pots and pans and cookware to their ice maker. Final 140 in the red. Your item number is 606780, and I think, Rebecca, our customer knows. It's that time of year, we're going to have ice. Our refrigerator's not cutting it. I don't have the water line connected. The ice tastes funky. I hate those trays. There are so many reasons why you should say yes today. And the fact that it's portable, you could take it to the church function. You could take it with you on the RV, on the camping trip. As long as you have a standard outlet or some electricity, you're making ice, baby.
It's about 18.5 pounds, so it really is portable. If you have, not only is it gonna take ice off your shoulders, your friends. If you're going to a party, take it with you. How great is it to maybe bring it, set it up, have it going a couple hours before the party, and they're not even gonna have to worry about getting that ice, storing the ice, finding room for the ice.
For so long, I would have to stop and run out and hope nobody missed me and go get the bag of ice. For so long, I would be cheap with the ice cubes. I'm like, how many can I get away with putting in each drink so that the tray of ice lasts longer? Forget that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to live like that anymore. You know, Improvements is that catalog. I love getting the catalog every month.
Isn't it beautiful?
You know, they really make great product for in and around your home, and they do special deals for us. This is a temporary price. It's $30 off. Our HSN price is always $159.95. We've got it at a temporary price because, Rebecca, we are down to the final quantities.
It is. This has been popular.
Go for it. Yeah.
And what I love about it too is that it's just going to go with you. So it's a year-round product that you're going to love. So people talk about it for summer, those long nights. This will even go on a porch because it will just needs a standard outlet. Yeah. So you could take this on the porch as you're having your get-together, your graduation parties. But not only that, all throughout the year, you're going to use this for your holiday get-togethers. You're going to use this day in when you want that iced coffee or the protein shake. If you just want to drink more water, that's always been my thing, is I never drank enough water because my water tasted funky because I was using ice from my freezer. No longer. This is gonna be the best tasting ice. My favorite story is we have Amanda in culinary here that works here, and when she was pregnant, her only craving was ice out of this. I know, that was not mine.
Oh no, I
wish it was.
Disgusting things. That was like sardines with cheese. Like I was disgusting with the twins. I'm sorry. Here's the update. In the stainless, fewer than 80. In the black, oh no, fewer than 50. In the stainless, how many in the black? fewer than 90 in the black. Your best bet will be the red. Remember, it's just a foot off the wall. It's like, it's a 14 1/8 wide and then only 12 3/4 high. So just a foot off, you know, the wall and off of like a foot high. You know, a small footprint, but churning out ice in as little as 7 minutes. Take the party wherever you go with your improvements ice maker. Today, not only do we have a great holiday weekend price because it's a temporary price of $129, but we also have the flex pay. And the flex pay means you only pay $25 right now. And you're never gonna stress about ice again. It really is such a valuable investment that you're gonna use year round. Come holidays, we're using it. In the summer, you want everything. You want the iced coffees, the iced tea, the tall glasses of lemonade. I mean, it's such a great purchase.
It is, and do you see, this is my favorite thing. Do you see how it just made that ice and put it into the tray? Watch what happens. It's automatically going to go back to making that next tray of ice. You don't have to do anything. In fact, you're gonna love it because it's so indicative. It tells you right where it is. Love the peekaboo window so you can see right where it is in the ice making process. And then we have this little LED lights up here that will tell you where we are as well. It will tell you when you need to add water, and it also tells you when that ice is full, because remember, this is an ice maker, not an ice keeper. All it's supposed to do is keep churning out that ice as fast as it possibly can.
Good point. So take it out once it's ready.
Take it out and let it keep making the next batch of ice.
You guys, ice in as little as 7 minutes. We only have a minute left in this presentation. This is always a bestseller, especially this time of year. Well, right now we've got it at a great price. I think this is pretty much one of the lowest prices we do here at HSN, unless it's a today's special. $25 is all you pay right now, and you'll never have to be bothered again. You'll never have to bother your husband or your wife to go get a bag of ice or a friend. You know, it goes with you as long as you have electricity. You've got cool, frosty, delicious beverages. And let's not forget, yes, you know, everyday beverages, but also when you need to turn on the margarita maker, just like right now. I've been talking for 3 hours.
Coconut rum. I don't know why. I just want that coconut rum.
Oh, it's so good.
And the 2 sizes of ice. You are gonna love the 2 sizes of ice too.
Absolutely. Your item number is 606780. It happened. We knew it would happen. Thank you for your calls.